All right, lesson 9, our final lesson in Unit 0. You can't self-pace without independence. And we're talking about reflection today because independence requires knowing what reflection is. I know mirrors have a reflection, but what are we talking about here? How does reflection create self-awareness, whatever that is? And how does reflection create growth? Let's get into it. So, reflection's a metacognitive skill. And metacognitive means that you're thinking about your thinking, you're looking at your thinking. So I think reflection, if we go to the idea of like, oh, mirrors, I have a reflection in a mirror, I can see myself in a mirror, that's exactly what we're doing. If you want to check for any pimples or acne, you're right. If you want to make sure that you don't have any blemishes on your face, if you want to make sure that parts of your body are how they're supposed to be, if you want to put on makeup to make yourself look a certain way, you need to use a reflection. You need to see yourself from outside yourself. And we use a mirror to do that in the physical world. But when it comes to seeing our thinking from outside our thinking, to look at our thinking and check on it like we'd look at our face in a mirror and check on it, that's what metacognition in the sense of reflection is really about. It lets you investigate your actions and choices. Think about, should I have done that? Should I have said that to her or him? Should I have just played Fortnite on my phone for 30 minutes instead of finishing the lesson? Should I have spent all my money on talkies instead of saving it up to go to the concert with my friends? And then the final idea of, do you react or do you choose? Because if someone can make you act a certain way, then they own you, right? They got control of you. You're not in charge. They're in charge. If you're reacting instead of making choices, then you're not the boss. Reflection creates self-awareness. The more you reflect after the fact, the more you reflect in the moment, you build that muscle, right? Now, it's going to suck if you get into a fight with somebody or something happens or you don't work on the lesson and you get a poor grade on a quiz or a test. Looking back on that, you can't easily fix it, right? You have to work at getting a good grade in the quiz next time or fixing that quiz. You have to work at fixing that fight you have with your friend. But when you do reflect and you do figure those things out, the next time you're about to say something to your friend that you probably shouldn't say, you'll notice in the moment. You're able to stop, think, and choose instead of just reacting. And this lets you notice your mistakes as you're making them or even before you make them, which is kind of a superpower to see like the other timeline, to see the other you and be like, I'm not going to be that person. That's not who I'm going to be. I'm going to be somebody better. That can be a real superpower for you. And reflection can also create growth. And the reason why is that you understand your emotions and values better. Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I angry? Am I stressed? Because if I know how I'm feeling, then I can kind of feel like, well, why do I feel that way? How do I change how I feel? How do I feel better? And if I know my values, I know that I care about being true or honest or loyal. I care about doing a good job. The things you care about, when you understand those better, you align yourself with what you want. You're like, oh, I need to do these things so that I can do a good job because that matters to me. You can deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. You take a moment to look in the mirror mentally. You can understand, oh, this is the kind of person I am. This is the kind of stuff that I want. This is the kind of stuff that I need. These are the things that I shouldn't do because I know that if I open up YouTube, I will not go back to work. I just can't do that. So I need to, maybe if I take a brain break, I'll talk to my friend for 5 minutes. Or maybe it's the opposite. If I put on like a couple, Instagram shorts, I can pause. I mean, good luck, but maybe you are that one person. But talking to my friend, I'll do it for 50 minutes. So instead of talking to my friend when I need a brain break, I'm going to look on Instagram for minute 2 and then get back to work. When you understand yourself at that level, then it's much more easy to be successful, to do what you want in life. and it gives you a better, clearer picture of the world around you. The last thing I want to say about this is that you can make these informed decisions. You know your emotions, your values, you know who you are. So you make decisions that make sense. How many times have you stopped and thought about what you did last period or yesterday or on the DM to your friend? You're like, why did I do that? Why did I say that? What was I thinking? It's because you weren't. In that moment, you're reacting. But with reflection, you can make informed decisions and be the master of yourself and not be in that situation. Not constantly be going, what the hell was I thinking when I did that? That was a terrible idea. That's what I want you to get out of working on reflection. That's it. We finished the unit. Good job. Catch you next time.